Hey, nobody's been able to find my latest code yet. Looks like I did a much better job hiding it this time. With that said, Chaosism's requested video was a debunk about secret codes within the Bible, so let's get right into it. So, in 1987, Michael Drosnin published a book titled The Bible Code, based off of previous work from names that I'm going to pronounce horribly: Eliyahu Rips, Doran Witzman, and Johan Rosenberg. Now that I've got the name butchering out of the way, let's get into what they did. Their work arranged the original Bible, or the Torah, in such a way that when spaces were removed from all the sentences and then they ran the text through a computer system, it searched all the assembled letter jumbles to see if it could find any common words that could be strung together. They did this by running a search using only letters that were equidistant from one another and seeing if any legible words could be formed using this method. For instance, they might only use the fourth letter in each sequence of letters, so in a grouping of 50 letters, you would get about 12 usable letters that could be selected. If any of these could be strung together to make a coherent word, then the computer would then search for other instances of this throughout the text until something legible could be produced. So, is there any validity to this? Has anything significant been produced? Well, supposedly
He loves counting, he counts generations.
Oh no, not you. You get the hell out of my video. I have dealt with you long enough.
Counts the hair on your head. I don't know any human being that counts the hair on their child's head.
Get out! Go on, shoot! Shoot! I'll deal with you some other time, Steve. Anyways, back on topic. Apparently some significant historic events have been foretold by decoding scriptures in such a way, like Napoleon's defeat at Waterloo, World War II, things about the Clintons, Trump, Martin Luther King, all sorts of things. If this were true, wouldn't this be an amazing discovery? Wouldn't we be able to follow the code and save us a lot of hardship by simply mapping out our future? Well, let's dial this back a bit and take a look at just that. Let's start with a look at this Hebrew passage from the Torah, specifically from Solomon's Proverbs. Do you notice anything significant? Anything at all? From what I can tell, different algorithms and methods are being used to find each individual word. And then, those words are being used post hoc in order to try to discern some type of meaning from them. You could use a computer system to spot these words, or grab letters at random and assemble them yourself, and honestly, there would probably be no difference. Also, notice how the Trinity is inserted in the last few words there. I guess this means it's the one time the scriptures actually refer to the Holy Trinity, huh? Anyway, honestly, let's go ahead and give that code is legitimate. So let's analyze another code, this time in English. Now, this code shows that Martin Luther King would be assassinated, supposedly years before he was ever born. Now, this looks somewhat convincing, doesn't it? I mean, minus the fact that different algorithms are being used to select each individual word, again. It's still pretty damning though, isn't it? Or how about this semblance of passages predicting that Siran Saran would murder Robert Kennedy? Wow, there must really be something to this Bible code stuff. Oh, wait a minute. I've been looking at passages from Moby Dick. Well, shit, that is awkward. I guess Moby Dick must be a huge assembly of prophecies and foreshadowing, and I guess we should probably be using it to determine the course that will be set for the world. In all seriousness, though, this type of faux decryption takes place within the Bible, the Torah, Quran, classical works, and even modern books, and they can't all be massive year-long conspiracies showcasing the laid-out future of the world, especially since, just like with your standard run-of-the-mill prophecy, there are tons of these that are complete and total misses, and confirmation bias just selects the ones that people want to find that hit the mark or already comport with reality. For example, the Torah supposedly predicted Hillary Clinton would become the next United States president, and that hasn't exactly seemed to be the case. And now that Trump is the president, you can find hundreds of predictions about him on YouTube or various websites, all based in supposedly the same type of decoded scripture. And, of course, these predictions will be analyzed and taken at face value until they, like other prophecies, fall by the wayside, and then confirmation bias creeps in, only allowing the ones that have been right by mere circumstance to be the touted examples of Bible code legitimacy. The fact is, you can use this decryption method on any amount of text, and it yields hundreds upon thousands of differing results. All you do afterwards is just select the ones that fit into your agenda the best, and voila, write a book and become famous. You're a prophet and a cryptologist. Woo! But What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'll be glad to hear from you. Speaking of hearing from you, I think I might actually be setting up a Discord here soon. Honestly, with all the support you guys have been giving me, it seems only apt that I try to thank some of you guys personally, and I think a Discord would be a really good way of doing that. Then I could actually have some one-on-one interactions with you guys, who have given me so much support and helped my channel grow. But, with that said, Chaosism, I hope you enjoyed your requested video, and hopefully you all enjoyed it as well. The usual links to Patreon, Facebook, and Twitter and everything else will be in the description as usual. And as we roll into the Patreon slides, thank you all very much for supporting my channel. I couldn't do any of this without your help, and as always, insert end of video tagline here.